This is the #1 Primo Mandela effect, bar none, okay? But I don't want to spoil it. But, now, I know there's going to be, there's going to be the usual people from this reality, this paradigm, that are going to say, shit's always been there. Von Helm's crazy. But see, to those of us that came from the Arma Sagittarius, it's like, no, that shit wasn't there before. This is new. This is new. This is wild. This is amazing. I mean, it really is amazing for me. All right, for me. I can't speak for anybody else. But this is amazing for me. And no, it did not exist. I assure you, it did not exist. Not in my timeline. Not from the Arma Sagittarius, not that I remember, but we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty on this thing because it's just amazing. It is literally amazing. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
This lazy fucking moron is why you're not speaking Russian right now, dumbass. You fucking bitch. Me and people like me during the Cold War kept your ass from speaking Russian. Do you have any idea how close we were to full-blown World War III? I bet you don't, do you?
Thank you, fuck you, bye. Boom.
I am going to get your motherfucking ass away from any chance of going to federal prison, and that's a good thing. Because I'm pretty sure you don't want to go there, right? Alright, all these videos on YouTube, how to pick up chicks, what signs to look for, look at their body language, is a woman really interested in you? All these videos on YouTube are done for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to get you to click on them, dumbass.
Come on now, laugh and be happy, and the world will laugh with you. When people see you smiling, they can't help smiling too. Say, Fun Brigaders, this is Sheriff John, and I just wanted to join with you and bring you the words of a new song. Tell you all in the Fun Brigade that, of course, the Fun Brigade's made up of boys and girls everywhere who like to have fun and happiness together and spread cheer.
Eat
So
bread
remember, you
and
keep smiling, will you?
desserts and just get all fat and sassy.
Come on now, laugh and be happy, and the world will laugh with you. When people see you smiling, they can't help smiling too. When you look out the window to a dark
Cocoa
and
Puffs
gloomy
is
day,
e-begging.
break out a smile.
Do you hear me?
In a while,
Cocoa Puffs is fucking e-begging.
So
they want your cash too.
And woe be to anybody that flags this video for any reason. My purpose is to get you the truth. And if somebody flags this video for the purpose of denying you the right to know the truth, then measures will be taken to make sure that person is never able to flag anybody's channel ever again. You understand me? You understand me, trolls? My purpose here is to tell the truth and to get the truth out to people. And if you don't like it and you try to stop me, I will stop you.
Come on now,
all right?
Laugh and be happy, and the world will laugh with you. When people see you smiling, they can't help smiling too. When you look out the window to a dark and gloomy day, break out a smile and
turn around and lay an egg on
will
the
go
glass.
away. So laugh and be happy with a merry melody.
I defy you to tell me exactly what's wrong with this.
I just wish that I could have been there to stop some of this shit. If I could have just been there, I might could have saved some lives, you know?
Hey, Grampy Lobster here. Today's show is being brought to you by stuff that tastes like shit in a jelly jar. Ladies and gentlemen, if you suffer from pain, if you have some anxiety, if it's hard for you to get to sleep because you're in pain, muscle aches, sore back, you're not feeling good, things just aren't going your way today, and you need a little bit of relaxation, ladies and gentlemen, this shit in a fucking jelly jar, a couple fucking eyedropper full, maybe in a cup of coffee, maybe in some tea. Tastes like shit. Okay, honestly, this stuff tastes like a cross between really nasty old bong water and ass. But sometimes you got to take one for the team. Not all medicine is supposed to fucking taste good. Sometimes you got to pinch that fucking nose, put that eyedropper in, or just take a gulp. I actually did that one time. It didn't turn out well. But anyway, yeah, you want to get some sleep, man. This stuff right here, by golly, fuck yeah. This stuff puts you out for 6 to 8 hours. And when you wake up, you know what? You're probably going to be in a little bit of pain still if you had a backache or a shoulder ache or something like that. But for a little bit longer in that morning, you're not going to really give a shit. So you can sit down and start your day. Continue not to give a shit. Thank you. Anyway, on with the show.
The gourmet cat food is by Fancy Feast. In the single serving can, you can see just by looking how moist and delicious it is. How much your cat will love it. Fancy Feast. Good taste is easy to recognize.
And I still got plenty of bologna left. Oh, yes, I do. I got plenty of it left. And I think I got a packet of bacon back here. I didn't see it. I was looking for my packet of bacon.
What cigarette do you smoke, Doctor? Tens of thousands of doctors in all branches of medicine, in all parts of the country, were asked that question. What cigarette do you smoke, Doctor? The brand named most was Camel. Yes, surveys show more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. Smoke Camels, the cigarette so many doctors enjoy.
As I said in my opening monologue, there is a lot of videos on YouTube. What signs to look for when a woman's interested in you. How to pick up hot chicks and, you know, is this girl really attracted to me and all this, you know. Basically shit videos. Clickbait, we call it. All right. Clickbait is a video that gets you to click on it. Hence the name. You know, has absolutely no value whatsoever. No, zero. Sorry, it don't. There is no right or wrong signs to a woman because women tend to be more emotional than us guys. Sorry, ladies, it's the truth. All right. And women, being the emotional creatures that they are, is extremely, extremely difficult to read them. I don't give a damn what some idiot on YouTube tells you. It is extremely difficult to read women. A woman could be smiling at you, and in her head, she's wanting to kill your fucking ass, okay? You can't go by anything, all right? There's no. Women cannot be, you know, you can't, no. You just, okay, you just fucking can't, right?
I am rather well endowed, and, you know, so I mean, and I'm quite well knowledgeable.
He's putting himself out there, man.
Hey, I'm telling the truth here. You wanted the truth, right? Okay, I'm telling the truth. I'm rather well.
But I also want honesty.
Well, I am being
honesty.
I am being
honest. Really all right. Truth.
I am very well endowed. I am, you know, very knowledgeable when it comes to taking care of a woman in that fashion. And, you know, I mean, I am an older gentleman, so I think I've been around a little while, you know. And so... And maybe
I'm not asking this to be an asshole, but do you require the uses of Viagra or any other sexual enhancements?
No. I am all natural, dude. I am all natural. No surgery.
I had to ask just to be thorough.
No surgery, no Viagra, no nothing, dude. I am all natural. 2 hours to 3 hours. on several occasions.
2 to 3.
And
Ladies, I'm listening.
and so I mean, you know, you want me to tell the truth? I gotta tell the truth. And you know, I'm sure the trolls will be like, "Oh, he got that shit." Yeah, right, motherfucker. Yeah, I know what I got. I know what I got, and there's certain women that know what I got. Okay, you know. So I mean, that, you know, truth is truth, man. Yeah.
Okay, there is one thing though that I guarantee you will attract women, and that is fucking money and power, bitch. And if you got those two things, and it is exuding out of you like fucking the light from the heavens, you will get women. All right. Even when I was poor, I still had money, and therefore I was still able to get women. Guess what kind of women I got? Oh, I got poor women, didn't I? Yeah. See, like attracts like. All right, and money is no different. If you have lots of money, you get women with lots of money, or women that want lots of money. If you have a little bit of money, you get women that don't want much money, but at least they want some money, and so, you know, they'll latch on to you. All right. But if you have no money, which is what I currently experience here a while back, from the time I lost my latest wife to up to a point just a few months ago, I had no money, nothing, zero, not a zip. You know what? Guess what? Nothing. I don't care. The gods themselves could have put golden raiment on me, and women would have never paid attention to me, as if I never even fucking existed. All right. But I now have money, and guess what? Go into town, women are now talking to me. Wow, imagine that. You know why that is, motherfucker? Because I got power and I got money. And if you got them two things, women will pick up on it. They have a fucking radar for that shit. All right.
It's like gonorrhea. You can't get rid of it. All right.
And now, before the next show starts, let's enjoy an intermission. You'll find our snack bar chock full of good things to eat and drink. Tasty, tempting hot dogs, thirst-quenching soft drinks, fresh, crunchy popcorn, a complete assortment of delicious candy, and a full line of cigarettes. You've plenty of time, so visit the snack bar now. A tasty treat will double your enjoyment of the show.
I was sitting on my throne in the winter time. I had nothing for my toast. I had a feather, but I never ever have a feather.
Every woman I've ever been with has always complained about their tits getting cold. I have never met a woman yet that didn't say their tits got cold. Hence the need for a bra. Hence the need for a shirt. Because women's tits get cold. Now see, us guys, we don't have any mammary glands. Alright, so we don't get cold. Alright, but see, you women, you've got mammary glands in there, they get cold. Women's tits get cold. Every woman I've ever been with complained about her tits getting cold. That's why we invented bras. That's why we invented clothes, is so that you wouldn't get cold, dummy. You know, but women are out there saying, yeah, free the nips, you know, no bras, no shirt, you know, just walk around with your fucking tits hanging out. Well, the problem with that is that you got a lot of pervy guys out there that might not be able to keep their hands away. That's another problem too.
There's ways around that, okay? There's ways around that. I mean, if you're coming here for a job as my nanny, I don't know that they could pay much, you know? Because, I mean, you're trying to better yourself.
Well, Amelia, I know, but I'm just, you know,
I need people I can fucking trust, okay? It's hard for me to find people that I can trust.
Because it seems like every time I find somebody I can trust, they turn around and they come in the fucking room and kick a ton of people out of the fucking room. You know, and it's like, what the fuck, man? I'm not talking to you. I don't know, dear. Sleep in the car, that's what I do. Sleeping in the car is great. It's good for you.
Some videos from some of you out there condemning the use of a mental patient, the abuse, of a mental patient, because they are abusing her. They are manipulating a mental patient, somebody that cannot help themselves, cannot think properly themselves. You know, where is all the vitriol about these people abusing Andrea and using Andrea and manipulating Andrea? Where's the videos? I can't seem to find any.
Little dick, huh? Yeah. Well, at least you got one.
If you approach a strange woman that you don't know without at least 2 men with you or a police officer, that's the truth. And you better get it up here in your head because your fucking ass will be in Leavenworth breaking big rocks into little rocks if you approach a woman without at least 2 men with you or, 2 people with you, can be man and woman, or a police officer. Because all she has to do is say, hey, he was trying to rape me, he was trying to molest me, he was trying to intimidate me. Your fucking ass is gone. And if you think that ain't true, then you're a fucking moron. Because not only is it true, but they'll do it to you in your fucking workplace too. Let's say you're a janitor in a high-rise. All right, just for, I'm just pulling shit around. You're a janitor in a high-rise, and there's this cute secretary. She's walking down the hallway.
I have an announcement to make to y'all, to the people of America. I was at this here McDonald's on Dorset. It's Monday night. I was just disrespected in there. Almost got in a fight with the gal in there. First of all, my first issue is the drive-thru was filled all the way up, and I had to walk inside. So then I'm already mad because I got to get out my car and go inside. So I go inside, I politely say, hey, can I have a McRib meal? Large size with a Dr. Pepper. And the lady said, well, okay, that'd be $6.58. I said, ain't you forgetting something, ma'am? And she said, well, what? I said, you're supposed to offer me the extra McRib for $1 when you buy the McRib meal. You ain't gonna believe it. She looked me up and down. And she said, well, it don't look like you need the extra McRib. Excuse me, bitch? I throw punched that bitch. I knocked her ass down. So if you come to the Dorset McDonald's and you see a lady named Charlene in there, tell her Carla sent you. And then you throat punch her in the cooter. I don't give a damn. This is against my civil rights.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
Who is stinky? Who is stinky? Who is stinky? Who is stinky?
Hey, stinky.
Dr. Phil. Broken teeth and gum, and I cannot feel. The thought was sharing extra change. And outside, yeah. So do you see that there is no other way to live this life? Don't let her, don't let her. So do you see that there is no other way to live this life? Don't let her, don't let her go.
Yeah, now turn around and lay an egg on that glass. Ah, yeah. I defy you to tell me exactly what's wrong with this.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Grampy Lobster here. I hope everybody's having a wonderful time wherever they are in this fucking world. It's not often that I do a fucking video shout out to somebody. The first time I saw this person's video, I ran back to the production room. I interrupted a meeting with our production staff and editing company and our legal staff, because as everybody knows, we are in some we're in quite a battle, legal battle these days with certain things, and so I interrupted because it was this fucking important. You know, it's not often you see things like this. You see something that's worth sharing, right? And not in a bad way. So I had Carl excuse himself. You know, he kept his beeper on because we like to keep track on everybody. We like everybody to know exactly where they're at all times, because things come up. And this is one of those situations where something fucking came up, right? There's a guy on the internet, right? Irv, the sad catfish. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. He might have a nationality. I don't know if that's the pronunciation that he uses. What his nationality is, I might be butchering his name. It might be Irv, might be his first name. The is maybe his middle name. The sad catfish. I don't know if there's supposed to be a hyphen in there. I don't know what nationality is. So hopefully I'm not butchering his name. I'll call him Catfish or Sad Catfish or Sad Cat or whatever like that. But this guy speaks eloquently, slowly, with meaning, with purpose. He doesn't waste words. He says what's on his mind. His presence is, well, I think it's genius. It's dark, cinematic. You tell he's serious. You know, he's definitely taken a lot of time and energy into creating, an atmosphere in his videos. And cause we here at Sector Lobster Ministries, Clam Shack, Chili House, House of Reprobation, and Land of Fools, we appreciate good production quality, being that we are the professionals, and we can always we notice the professional quality that some people do, and we just like to point it out to some people that, you know, some people, as simple as their videos are, cinematic quality, the preparation, the thought of what went into that scene, what went into that background. It's amazing, the stories behind the backdrops. Anyway, I'm also doing this because he gave me a shout out, and apparently I'm one of the first people he found out about when he got on YouTube and he looked up Von Helton or heard about Von Helton. So, you know, we're going to pop up here and stuff, and we're going to talk to Mr. Irv, this Catfish. You know, this is via satellite, so it's kind of a back, so we're not going to be able to really understand, but we've got some, well, we're going to try to have a conversation. Well, actually, I'm going to have a conversation and reply to this because, anyway, so, you know, it's just an honor that I was mentioned. I mean, he, you know.
All right, so first point I want to bring up.
He's right to the point.
I've only been following Von Helton for maybe 6 or 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the first channels I got turned on to was Lobsters.
Moi? Me?
So the fact that Lobster mentioned me, dude, thank you.
Well, no, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Like, I do this as pastime. I've only been doing it for a couple months. You want to use any of my material, feel free.
Well,
you want to do a collaboration, hit me up.
Okay, look, absolutely, I would love to do that. I look forward to doing that, but, you know, contrary to what some people do think, I don't do this 24 hours a day, right? I actually do other things. I only fuck off with this shit just a few hours a day to fuck off and and some days a little bit more. It depends on my mood, but I literally do other things besides this, so I kind of do it part-time as well. But I appreciate the thought that, you know, well, our production staff is always working and striving to give you that better quality. So I guess we do, you know, kind of work pretty much full-time here at Lobster Studios because, you know, giving you the quality entertainment that you deserve is what we're here for, you know. And anyway, but, you know.
Let's laugh at the old son of a bitch together.
All right. My kind of guy already.
But not for real. Thank you. That was cool.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate your comments, kind sir, young squire.
Second point. Anyone who has some age on them, you might remember the old mechanical pinball machines.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I remember when they were a dime.
Me, I'm a sucker for pinball machines.
Me too. I always sucked.
Any restaurant, any bar that had pinball machines, that was my place. I love me some pinball.
Yeah, I sucked at it.
But especially the old pinball machines, to where the score counter was on wheels, not digital.
Okay, before he goes, I used to love pinball. I still do love pinball. If I go to some old pizza place that's got an old pinball machine in the back, I'm going to throw some quarters in there. But you know what? I've got this habit, like the ball will be bouncing around, and all of a sudden it'll go all the way up top and straight in between the two fucking flippers, right? I fucking hate that, right? And by the time I've played 3 or 4 games, pretty much the same fucking thing happens every goddamn time. I want to beat the fucking machine up. I realized that my quarters are done, and you know, my little visit down memory lane, you know, sucked because I sucked at fucking pinball. But I get where he's going with this, you know, the numbers, you know, the old style, the new style, the digitals, the wheels, you know, very philosophical conversation so far. I'm really enjoying this.
And the reason I bring that up is because I gotta admit, Von's videos about Hot Wheel cars, I kind of dig them.
Well, they're funny in a different
It's
way.
like listening to an uncle talk about his train, his train set.
You want to go?
He seems legitimately invested in this hobby.
He thinks he's going to make money making parachutes and racing.
And the reason I bring that up is because
people are going to subscribe to
the
his
old
channel.
school mechanical pinball score counters
We're going to get philosophical here.
only had 6 wheels.
Mm-hmm.
They go from 0 to 9.
Yep.
Once you have straight 9s, you get straight 0s.
Boom, right back to the bottom. You get to start all
And
over
I
again.
think that's what we're seeing now.
I don't know. Maybe he's on meds.
Like his videos in the past month or two, they've been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad as in him being weird and stupid.
No.
They've been bad because they have been fucking offensive.
Well, he's been making offensive videos for years.
The
I've got some
scientists
videos.
want to kill us video.
Yeah. I've got
The
videos
shoot
you've
him
never
yourself
seen
video.
that are pretty fucked up.
He's been getting closer and closer to straight 9s.
Mm-hmm. Bingo!
And even one of the first videos he did about the Hot Wheels cars, he was talking about his handlebars.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that is underneath his chin.
Goat scrotum hair.
They're his handlebars.
Yeah.
Because, riding.
Yeah. Shade tree mechanic, riding bike.
Pretty sure the last time a woman put anything on Von Hilton's face was when Mouse tried to smother him with a pillow.
Good point.
So, dude, don't call them handlebars.
No.
Shave that shit.
Yeah. I am
For
not,
real, you look like a Billy Goat's asshole.
I was gonna say goat scrotum hair and maybe a boar's ass. I don't know, something really, pretty close. Billy Goat's ass is pretty spot on. I don't normally, I've got a beard-ish thing and the mustache thing. It's overgrowing my lip and I don't trim it all the time. It's just fuck. I hate shaving. However, I have the ability to trim it up and make it look better. And at times I do. I don't think there's really much Vaughn could do outside of just shaving that shit off his fucking face. Because, he's got those spiky things on his chin and that fucking mustache. He can't even fucking... It doesn't even go down to his upper lip. It just some people shouldn't have mustaches, and when people do have mustaches and try to put like hair on their face and try to do something with it that just isn't gonna fucking happen. People are gonna say shit, and anywhere, and it's not it's picking on people, and it's like I said, mine's scraggly and stuff like that, but I could in 5 minutes I can have it looking better, but there's literally nothing, right? And I noticed that Mr. Sad Catfish, right? He's got a bit of a beard and a mustache and stuff like that, pretty well kept, better well kept than mine and stuff, but still, there's times I'm sure that maybe his grows a little bit too much, and he's trimming stuff, and he can do it and it'll look a lot better. But with Vaughn, the fucking hair on the face, it just, and it's like, is Vaughn using chicken grease or something in his fucking hair now? Is this looking greasier and greasier when he brushes it back? I'm just wondering.
If you can't grow a beard, don't.
Right.
But the past couple videos, he's not been talking about conspiracies. He's not been talking about politics or religion.
I think he's on medication personally.
And he is
CPS
seemingly genuinely trying to interact with his children.
Yeah. He even changed the name of his fucking channel.
I think he's gone full circle. I think he might be straight zeros.
I don't think so.
He might have reached the point to where he had to stop and say to himself,
He's reloading.
the shit that I've been saying for the last 15 years has been fucking crazy. And he may have had that moment of self-awareness.
I don't think so.
To where he had to stop and look at himself in the mirror and say, what the fuck have I been doing?
There's reasons behind this.
You know, my kids are 8 years old, 7 years old. I don't see them because my world is the internet. I don't see them because my world is video games. We might be witnessing a moment to where we might be seeing the, Irvin Eugene Hilton Jr. at age 18 before he lost his shit.
I mean, when he was Karate Kyle? Ah, look at that. Brilliant, brilliant pause and drag the cigarette and look at that. Oh, cinematic brilliance.
And I'll be completely honest. I almost want him to stay on this path. Dude, talk about Hot Wheels. It's cool. I dig it. You have a hobby. More power to you.
He's looking to make money. This is going to be his future. He's going to go.
Do I think it's going to happen? No.
He'll go to the bargain bin somewhere and buy all the Hot Wheels he can. Some of his dragsters are pretty cool if you're into that stuff.
Because he may have had a moment of self-awareness. It's not going to last.
No.
He's going to go right back into his shtick about talking about how Muslims are taking over the country and atheists are trying to kill everybody.
I mean, we're not.
And how Trump is God and his God is all-powerful. And it's just going to turn into the same goddamn shit show. But I almost don't want it to.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Because
like kicking a dead puppy.
Seeing that glimpse that a dude as fucking crazy as Von Helton might have that moment of clarity and realize that, holy shit, I've only got so many trips around the sun left.
Whoa, 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 young man, right there. We're going to stop you right there. You know that Vaughn is a flat earther, and you're a globerist. Or a globetard, if you believe that he's gonna circle around the sun. The sun is just up there. It's a candle or something. It's an illumination. It's a heating device. They turn it off every night, something like that, because there's a dome up there, right? Everybody fucking knows that, dude. Okay, so don't be telling telling people that Vaughn says he's gonna circle around the sun.
Might want to actually try to raise my kids.
Yeah.
And not have my fucking mom do it.
Yeah. Mom's getting old.
Holy shit, my mom's gonna be 90-something.
Yeah.
And when she goes, I don't have a house.
That's right. Here he goes. The kid's have.
I want to see him do that.
It's gonna be somebody else's fault.
But I know he's not.
No.
Give it a week, give it a month.
Yeah.
He'll be doing this the same bullshit.
Yeah, something will happen. He'll get triggered,
He's going to focus on Article 11 and Article 13.
That's what he's waiting
bringing
for.
Him
right
his
there.
payday.
Yep, that's what he's waiting for. It's like that big clash act.
The same way he's done how many fucking times before.
Yep. He's almost won the lottery. He's about to win the lottery. Article 13.
And part of me almost feels bad.
Yeah, I can understand that. It's like I said,
it's a small part, but it's still there.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've only been aware of Von Helton for 6 or 7 months.
About 7 years here.
But something about him, I just got so caught up with it.
I understand. It's an
Because
addiction.
I've known crazy.
Yeah,
I've seen crazy. I've lived with crazy.
Yep. I think we all have.
None of them could hold a fucking candle to him.
No. He's like a mixture of everything combined type fucking 12
Because there is a difference between being
steroids.
crazy,
Yeah.
as in being mentally unstable, and being willfully crazy.
Yeah.
When you realize that everything that comes out of your mouth is pulled completely out of thin air, but you still believe it,
Yeah, true.
that's being willfully crazy.
Yep. Well, the
When
gods.
you will sacrifice the well-being of your children to push your news network,
Well, he changed it.
that is willfully
He
crazy.
changed it. It's a Hot Wheels car network now. Racing. Parachutes.
And going back, like, listening to the shit he has put out,
Yeah.
he is willfully crazy.
Yeah. I think
He
everybody.
will contradict himself,
Yeah. And blame the Mandela.
and then he will hand wave it away by saying Mandela effect.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. Brilliant. Pauses, thought, preparation.
Like I said, I don't hate Von Helden. I can't hate him. I pity him. I legitimately feel sorry for him. But if he has a moment of clarity to realize the shit pile his life is, and come to the realization that he might, borderline, might be able to resolve that and actually give his kids a decent childhood. I want him to do that. I want him to succeed in that. But ultimately, I know he's not going to.
Yeah, it's true.
Because that moment of clarity is going to pass. And he will go right back into being willfully crazy.
Absolutely, wait for it.
Being willfully crazy is almost worse than being willfully stupid.
Well, that's debate. Well,
We live in an age to where information is at everyone's fingertips.
that's true.
But he almost refuses to do that. Because whenever he tries to report on something,
He shits all over
he
it.
will talk about an issue,
Yep.
a subject, that he knows fuck all about.
Yep.
And then he will try to wrap it around whatever agenda he wants to push.
Muslims, Rockefellers.
That's why I fucking laugh my ass off whenever he brings up the subject of CERN. Because he does not know what the fuck CERN does.
Oh. Apparently you're a paid shill, too.
It's almost as if he's pulling double duty. He wants to be willfully crazy and willfully stupid at the same time.
Yeah, I agree. Very good analogy.
That's the reason why every time he will make a claim and someone asks him to cite, his source, he'll just say Google it.
Absolutely.
Because he's too fucking stupid to remember where he got it from.
Brilliant. This man has definitely rehearsed this. He's done this before. Look at this. Dramatic lit cigarette, dim light. Blows the cigarette out. He's written this down and he's prepared. God,
Yeah, I don't think it's going to last.
Genius.
He's going to go from straight zeros, and he's going to go right back to straight nines.
Bingo! Back to the analogy.
Give it a week,
The pendulum
give it a
machine
month.
Full
Give it 2
circle.
months.
Tell
The cycle will continue.
I'd like to get hammered with this dude.
One last thought. The lobster mentioned that all of Von's trolls or haters, they always hide behind avatars. They never put themselves on screen.
Okay, there was a little bit of a misunderstanding in a video that was done by myself that Mr. Sad Catfish saw, and the way he communicated what he saw and what I said was maybe misunderstood by a couple of people out there in comment land. We're not going to mention anybody, because that wouldn't be, well, we're not, we just want to straighten this out, okay? What I said was, and what I was commenting on was that Von Helton himself, Captain Poopy, Private Poopy Pants, he never got that promotion. He did claim to be an NCO, and I can't remember which video he said he was an NCO in. They wanted him to be an officer, but he was only an NCO. He's in the fucking Army for 9 months and technically he could have been, he could have been a corporal in 9 months. But anyway, that would be the bottom line of his rank. That would be the minimum, to be considered an NCO, because a corporal, if you have the 2 stripes, is, E4, it's still an NCO. But, yeah, I claim to be an NCO, and, yeah, he's full of shit. But, what I was commenting on was Von Helton, himself, Private Poop Pants, let me get started over on this again, had stated, and he has stated on many, many occasions, that his trolls were faceless people who didn't cam up or didn't show their faces. They hid behind avatars, and a lot of people did. But, a lot of people do that, and I understand why a lot of people do, but I do this for fucking shits and giggles, and I really don't give a fuck, and apparently Mr. Sad Catfish doesn't either, and that's what I like about him as well, he's like, yeah, I'm what you would consider a troll, and I show my face, and, so I was commenting on that, right? And so when he said that, that the lobster said that I was saying Vaughn said all of his fucking hate, and stuff like that. And it was construed into saying that I was saying that all of Vaughn's haters and trolls and stuff were faceless people and everything. Maybe claiming that, I was the only one or something. I don't know. But I was just responding to the whole thing, like, so I never said that all the people that were faceless people and stuff. So, I didn't lie, okay? And, little things like that are always appreciated, but, thanks for playing. Anyway, let's continue.
I don't give a fuck.
Neither do I.
I live 3 hours from Manchester. If Vaughn sees this, and he gets a wild hair up his ass, and he wants to knock on my door, I can't make him a vet, but I can damn sure make him disabled.
That sounds like a death threat. Remember, Candy Rain mentioned drinking bleach.
Ultimately,
and that was
dude,
considered a death threat.
all I gotta say is, either keep on the Hot Wheels videos, because they're fun, they're enjoyable. Either do that, or get a goddamn job.